get connected with Josh and basically bring it into My Daily Choice, basically, right?
We do. We literally, the idea behind this was plug and play. He wanted the chocolate. He tasted the chocolate. And guys, the one that hooked him, you haven't even seen this one yet. And I'm not going to promote this heavily because this will be out sometime first of the year. Okay. But this is called Show Love Bites. Okay. This is usually what we bring out around Valentine's Day.
And I'm giving you the sneak peek, y'all.
This product is what hooked Josh. And he was so stoked about this. This is an aphrodisiac chocolate that you're absolutely going to love. So anyway, we market 2 products right now, the green and the red. There they are right there. These are the XoBiotic Squares and the X-Power Squares. And guys, just a healthy chocolate is just that. We've taken chocolate and made it the most antioxidant-rich food in the world. Naturally, it is. Raw cocoa, the acai berry, and blueberry is at the foundation of all of our products. We have this secret sauce that's kind of like the Coke formula, right? The Coca-Cola. Nobody knows the real formula except for a handful of people in the world. Well, that's like our secret recipe. And we figure out how to cold press and keep the antioxidant capability of these key ingredients of cocoa fiber, blueberry, and acai. And we blend them together and infuse them into chocolate in the most pure form that we can from the harshest climates of the east coast of Africa using fair trade techniques and other things. And we figure out how to boost the antioxidant capacity of chocolate and acai. Well, if you guys don't know this, the 2 most potent superfoods in the world when it comes to antioxidant and flavonoid capability, number 1 is cacao, raw chocolate. The number 2 is acai berry. It is the most potent. So you take acai berry and chocolate and you smush them together, and that was the name Shosai. It was the idea of XO being chocolatl, or the origination of chocolate. Sai was acai. It was the acai. So you put those 2 words, it was a compound word that nobody understood. The only ones that knew it were the creators of it, and everybody else just said, God bless you, because they thought we were sneezing when we said the brand name. It just is what it is. So anyway, that's how Shosai was formed. And guys, it's healthy. Like, here's what I do know. 1 little square of chocolate, and you could really take either one of these, or you could even take the new one when it comes out. Either any of these little squares of chocolate, if you can imagine, each one has a little score on it. So here, I'm gonna pull out one of my pieces of green squares here. Okay, so this is my go-to product, is the green one, and just so that you guys can remember which one is which, the green one's for digestion, the red one is for heart health. And really, it's like blood. If you have anything that you're looking to drop cholesterol points, blood pressure, those kinds of things, scientifically proven, hundreds of studies out there, dark chocolate and its impact in your blood and what it can do for you. Harvard Medical, unbelievable stories, incredible stuff. So I'm not making claims. You can do your own research, but it's absolutely incredible. And what we did is on every one of these little pieces of chocolate, and here's the green one right here. This is the XoBiotic Square. When you flip it over, you'll notice there's I gotta get it the right way. Right there, you can see that we have an antioxidant score here and a flavonoid score right there. And it tells you the point value for what this piece of chocolate actually delivers.
Wow.
And it's certified by this lab that's in the middle. And basically what that is, they take every fruit, vegetable, and food known to man, they score it, and then you can kind of do comparisons against it. So do you want to know, that little square is the equivalent of 2 of these bags of spinach. So imagine 8-ounce bags of spinach. You take 2 of these, you pour it out on a cookie sheet, and it's like overflowing. There's no way you could eat it all without having the runs. But here you got this, and it's like, oh my gosh, I would rather eat this square of chocolate any day to the antioxidant potential and value of a full pound of raw spinach in 1 piece of chocolate. So you're talking about a superfood that's out of all proportion. I mean, if you did a comparison to tomatoes, it'd be like 50 pounds of tomatoes, right? Red grapes, there's like all these comparisons. It's no comparison. This is the dominant food. And there's no way you could eat all those fruits and vegetables, but you can get them right here in your chocolate. And that, to me, is just crazy, exciting. And we just need to get the word out to the world. So one other thing I want to share with you guys. Look, a lot of people don't see this, but do you see what's on that package right there? It says, unwrap, breathe, eat, and repeat.
Yep.
This is Uber. This is our version of Uber. It's the idea of enjoying your chocolate so that it reminds you to slow down, take a breath, enjoy the experience. Don't just, chunk it down and eat 5 pieces in a row. Use it as a treat and use it as literally the medicine that it is to help your body get regulated and feel great and to detox your body and get rid of all of that free radical stuff going around in there with the antioxidant power of chocolate.
Wow. And I tell you, I rather eat chocolate than my vegetables.
Any day, right? Totally.
Yeah.
I am
And
so with you.
It hits the spot after a meal. You have that sweet tooth. It just one little square and you're good. It's so good.
Guiltless pleasure.
Yeah.
That's what we like to call it, right?
I love it.
This is incredible. I'm literally speechless. Like, I think this is when people fully understand what you just said. And I think everyone watching this needs to rewind this when we're done and watch this again, because that is truly mind boggling. I'm going to be eating more of this for sure, and making sure that we tell everyone about this.
We have to order more because we gave it out to our friends at Halloween when they came over to trick or treat. All the grown-ups, I was like, here's healthy chocolate.
It's a perfect treat for that.
Jeremy, and guys, if there are any questions, I can't promise that we're going to be able to get all the answers, but if you do have questions and you're here live, guess what? You never know. So drop a question, drop any comments if you have any questions. Ursula wants to know, can I eat one of each per day? And maybe is there some kind of limit on how many that you could eat? What would you say to that?
Great question. So when I was in the booth at the My Daily Choice Product Expo, I got that question all the time. We don't recommend a specific amount, and it's by design because everybody is a little bit different. I can share with you this. The flavonoid content in this, you could eat 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not going to get sick from eating this. Even if your kids got a hold of a whole bag and ate a bunch of it. I mean, they might have a little extra pep in their step or whatever it might be. But I'm just telling you right now, it's not going to hurt you because this is a food. We don't add like certain amounts of certain key ingredients that you're going to have an overload of or any of those kinds of things. If your body doesn't need what all it gets, it's going to naturally let it go. So here's what I love about this. We tell people, keep it in your bloodstream throughout the day. If you can take 4 of these a day every 4 hours or so, if you're waking hours, you're going to be in great shape keeping antioxidant protection throughout your day in your body. So you can have as many as 4 of these a day. In Europe, I got to tell you, people were taking, if they had this little gauge. They would say, if you're sick, take 8 to 12 pieces a day. I can't even imagine that because that's like eating chocolate every hour. But wow, what a cool way to help the medicine go down, right? It's the idea of eating chocolate and kicking out of your body whatever is ailing you. So this idea of detoxing your body from the inside out, if you've got free radicals going on, if you're sick, that's what's going on. Inflammation, sickness, all that's going on in your body. You might as well detox that out, and you can do it with chocolate. Pretty interesting. We had people that said just to stay well, stay on 4 to 6 pieces a day. And once you're into a maintenance zone, your body will tell you what you need. Just stick them in a bowl out on your kitchen counter. And as you pass by, grab one, pick one up and eat it. And if your body needs it, you'll start craving it and you'll know it. And for those of you that love chocolate, you're going to have to pace yourself a little bit. But the idea is, 4 a day is about the average of what people have. And if you're grabbing, a 4-bag supply, I know that's like, what, $120 or something like that. But it's probably the best $120 you could spend for better sleep, antioxidant protection. Your blood tests will be right on par when you're at your doctor, all that good stuff. It's absolutely incredible.
It's funny because when people, we love nutritional products. We spend a lot on our wellness, and people say, what, you spend that much on things, on products to be fit, to be nutritious, to not get sick. I'm like, I would rather spend this now to be healthy, to prevent from getting sick and then having to pay a whole lot more. Yeah. So 100%. I love that. Could you tell us again really quick, the difference between the green and the red? And so for all the affiliates that are watching as well, what's the easy way for them to explain this to prospects?
Okay, great question. XoBiotic. Xiobiotic is the green one. Xiobiotic is probiotics. Probiotics are good for your gut. So the idea of green being digestion and good for your digestive system. The X power is the red one. And that is the darker of the two. If you're into dark chocolate or light chocolate, the darker is the red one. The green one is a little more creamy. And the idea is That X Power Square, it's not bitter dark chocolate. We've taken all of that out. It tastes amazing, but that would be blood, inflammation, those kinds of things. So red for the heart, green for the gut. There you go.
Yeah, and see, and now Jeremy said it's okay that I take green with my breakfast.
That's right.
And red at night, so I can have my chocolate at breakfast. Leave me alone, okay?
Hey, it's all good.
He's like, you're having chocolate with breakfast? I'm like, yeah, it's good.
Oh, every meal of the day. You eat dessert first. That's my motto. Let's go.
And our kids, guys, how many of you watching this have kids that just don't stop eating sugar? It's horrible.
Yeah.
This is something now. I'm like, hey, you guys want some chocolate? Here you go.
It's in the candy bowl now.
You want some sweets? Great. Here you go. This is what you can have.
Exactly. And you feel good about it. Here's the other part. A lot of people ask this question, and I'm sure this will come up. Okay, wait, I'm diabetic, or I have a diabetic family, or I have a family member that's diabetic. What do I do? Can I just tell you, the lady, I just had dinner with her, the lady that I bought the company from, the original founder of this company that I did that first meeting with in my home, her name's Jeanette Brooks. She is a rock star entrepreneur. She developed this for her. So she loves chocolate. She is a type 2 diabetic. She needed a solution to cheat sweet and lose weight, and she designed healthy chocolate as a result of her diabetes. So again, you're not going to get a big blood sugar spike taking this unless you eat 5 of them at one sitting, right? But if you're just keeping it in your bloodstream, it's actually going to help you with your insulin resistance. You'll become less insulin resistant with this, or less insulin dependent with this product over time. It's pretty phenomenal.
Wow.
Wow.
And I just want to say thank you for the whey protein shakes, because, you know, we're always in the gym pumping iron, and this is so good.
So let's transition. So really quick, Jeremy, is there anything else on the chocolates specifically that we need to let everyone know about, or do we pretty much hit that?
You guys, I'm going to throw out one last thing, and I'd be happy to get you guys a link to this, okay? I'll send it to you, and you can share it through your community. Great. There is a video that we have that if you're into the chocolate and you want just a little more of the science, I've got a video that is absolutely incredible. It goes over a Kuna Indian study from Norman Hollenberg of Harvard Medical that basically says if you eat chocolate every day and you take it in a certain proportion, you can eradicate, imagine this, you can eradicate 4 of the 5 largest disease killers in the world through epicatechins and cocoa. So again, don't take my word for it. This is Harvard, and we've got a video that will highlight that for you, and it'll be the most shared video that you have if you're into the science and wanting to talk about chocolate.
If you guys want that.